Alright, hello Ash. It's been a bit. Haven't really been on too much. So sorry this is coming so late, but I am doing your VOD right now. Seems to be a short one, so, you know, lucky me.
They're coming. Let's go.
Escort the payload. Distance is no
Sometimes it takes just one kill. For there, I mean, I already saw you kind of took your time with the shot. I mean, it happens. You miss sometimes. That Ash should just instinctively leave, but she just didn't, so you got the kill. But really, like, try and take even more time, like, until you see that this shot is fully lined up right on her head. Don't shoot it, because she should, like, instinctively should have went right here and went somewhere else to get healed. Because she will not, she should, like, she didn't when they duel against you, and she never will. So just take even more time with the shot, but good kill. They have a Doom Fist. You hear him. Yeah, you saw that Ana. I would start widening up my angle. Either you can go right here and do a grapple shot, or go right here and do a grapple shot. But you killed their Ash, and so once you saw that Ana kind of cross here, and you see that she was a little stuck, I would have went to the right a little more and opened up my angle, so you can get more eyes and not just on the Doom Fist. See how it's like really tight and awkward? I don't worry about this Doom either. Oh shit. Because when you're like right here, crossing to shoot this Doom, well, their Ana is dead now, but it opened you up to some free spam over here. So I think just like focus on different things. Your team can kill that Doom, or you guys don't, and just try and keep going on ahead. That's just my thing as Widow. I just like try and keep shooting other things instead of solely on the tank. But I mean, honestly, it's fine. Whatever. I'm being really nitpicky because I know it's a short VOD, so I want to give you as much as I can. You don't have to be on cart. I'd prefer if you weren't. I'd prefer if you already start taking space. You can hold about right here. This is most likely where their Widow's going to be. If she's a freak, she'll peek over here. But either way, you can be prepared for it. But just start taking some space. That Venom Mine doesn't do much. For being nitpicky, you could do your Venom Mine here or in here. Or if you want to be cringe, you can put it right on a corner so that when you peek the Venom Mine, it blocks your headshot from the enemy Widow, and it gives you an extra, like one extra shot to take patience with. But just throw it in a place that you're not looking at, because no one's gonna be here. But if you throw it right here, their cast can walk into it, or their Mercy, or someone else. So just put your Venom Mine in a spot that you're not watching. Okay, yeah, so those two have crossed. That can be very dangerous for your team. That Venom Mine too, like just keep hard scoping it, and then also kind of think they're probably gonna cross up to right here, which they're doing. And this can be very lethal for your backline, especially for you too. The rest of your team isn't really cognizant of it, and these two can just fucking clear. So I probably instinctively, I start backing up into this hole right here. So, because this Doom is going to try and push you now and the rest of their team is coming, you don't want to be sandwiched in between these two. Because if they're good, I mean, you're literally just dead. And now this Doom is pressuring you. So, you should be coming back here. Or you can, I mean, you can grapple up here or something. You can grapple here, get this angle. Just try, you're going to get sandwiched very soon. Yeah. And yeah, you hear the cast behind you. Yeah, see how it's like this Doom pushed in, and now this pocketed cast and Mercy are right behind you. If he wasn't bad, you'd probably just get two tapped. Your ball is here, but no one else is aware of what's happening really. Ah, sorry.
Let's increase our pace.
And there too, I know you want to get the kill on it, but the rest of your team is already going for this. It's well, it's not even a 3v2. The Mercy left and went to rest the Doomfist. It's just one cast. If you were holding right here, you could have maybe gotten the Mercy or contested her a bit. Just trust your team sometimes. If it's like 3v1, they're going to kill the cast, most likely, you know? So just trust your team and then try and keep holding angles. Because I'm sure that this Ana, like, she literally is just right in the open right here. You could freely look at this Widow. They're all just not ready for you to peek. But now it's a little too late. The Mercy got the res off, and now the tank's back. And at that point, you just grapple out once you see that the Mercy is res. Nice shot. Instinctively, this Widow should be like, oh, I know where the Widow is. I just saw her bullet trail, and I should be aiming for this. I don't know what she's doing, but basically, when your position is known as Widow, especially in a Widow 1v1, once your position is revealed, then you should try and switch it up a little bit. I know this Widow was not ready for your aura and your energy, and you got her good, but try and think about that when you're taking Widow 1v1s and playing Widowmaker, that you want to make sure that people are guessing where you are, and that they don't just know. Because if you take 7 shots from one area, then they know where you are. You know what I mean? So try and think about that. None of mine's okay. They can't
No
touch.
one can hide
I probably would have just thrown it here though. Just, I don't know, for any random flank that comes, or whatever. It's nitpicky. Whatever. It's fine. Good angle to hold. A lot of people peek that. You have sights up. I like this a lot. Maybe just like crouch walk when you do it. And that's when you leave. Good. They're gonna chase you. When you're leaving this, hard scope it. Walk backwards and hard scope it, and get ready for them to peek you, because they want to peek you. This Kyrie is very ready to fight you, so catch them by surprise. They're gonna be like, bro, she's just fucking hard scoping it. God, Widow's so annoying. So like as you're walking down this a little bit, start like hard scoping like right here and waiting for them to peek you, because they want to, and they want to ego you. But see, like, you're not ready for it. You could have gotten an easy shot on her. Nice, you. I got the heals. You hear him gonna try and come up in your top right. We can change the Widow grapple sensitivity maybe. Good angle. Yeah. So yeah, you see there, you know that the Ashe is right there. You take notice of that. I'm positive that you're gonna get this kill. Perfect. She didn't know where you were, but you knew where she was because you heard her bullets, and then you took that opportunity to just get her. Going Widow against Ashe is so favorable for you. You should always be looking to take that duel. If she has a Mercy pocket, it's a little harder, but that was where she didn't know where you were, but you know where she was, and look how easy it was for you to understand, to like get that thing. There. I was gonna say earlier, I would have put a Venom mine up here. And either they hit it, or you hear that they destroyed it, and so you know that they're there. Kiri is very dangerous for you. It's a really easy 2-tap for her. She has a tiny hitbox. It's hard to hit. If you weren't looking at this Doom, which I assume in my head that this guy has ult, and that he's not gonna die anyway. So I just don't look at him, and I focus on killing whatever person is trying to peek and help this Doom. You know, because both of these supports, they're gonna fight. They're trying to help this Doom so bad, but he literally has ult. So I would stay. I don't give a shit about that Doom. I stay posted up, and I'm ready to shoot right here. Yeah, it's just a dangerous peek now, because it's a 2v1 against you, and one of it is a Kiri. I just hide behind here, or if I'm scared for them to drop, you can grapple up here for a little more safety, and then your Juno can peek you easier. Just don't, you're singling stuff out against 2 people now. So just be very careful. That peek is really dangerous. You realize that you're hurt, wait to get healed. And again, you hear their footsteps. They're still trying to. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Good escape. Very skinny. You hear them again, still just kind of in that top left area. I would have grappled. I would have grappled up here, to be honest with you, a little bit. Your ball went through. I would have assumed your ball realistically would pile drive on this, and you guys both, you know, they slam up in the air. It gives you an easy shot. But honestly, I would have grappled up here. Or waited a bit, yeah, and then grappled, you know, because that's a crazy angle that they're not ready for you to be at. And this is like fine, but you know, it could be better. Good kill. But like imagine you're here right now. Like, and you caught that kid completely off guard, and now you have another angle on the Weaver. It's just keeping them on their toes on what your position is, and making them feel uncomfortable. Again, I would have grappled here instinctively, so that your entire team isn't backing up for one Doomfist, and your ball is fighting for his life, trying to do some work in. It's just one Doom, and your entire team backs up really far for it. But if you're right here, your team will instinctively want to keep pushing forward. You know, they want to keep fighting that, but they feel scared and pressured because everyone is backing up for this Doom now. And you honestly don't really have the DPS stick for your Soj, and your Yari to kill him. And yeah, backing up even further now. You guys gave him punch. Yeah, it works out fine, but like that Doom there, I think you could have done a lot of work. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. But usually when you're on DPS, you don't really want to share the same angle as your other DPS. It makes the lane like very congested. Yes, you got that kill out of it. I'm proud of you. I'm good for it. But since this is a short VOD, I'm gonna go very micro on you and give you some things to think about. But yeah, usually you see you just run on top of each other. You guys are sharing the exact same lane. I mean, either your Soj is here or either you're right here. I prefer if you're right here and your Sojourn's here. But yeah, generally just as DPS, you don't want to stack on the same lane as your other DPS. Especially if you're kind of like, I mean, she's sort of a hit scan. If you're like double hit scan too, especially, you could have gotten the same kill right here. But I do like you being here instead. But yeah, just good shot, whatever. Just think about that. Don't want to share the same lane as your other DPS. You hear the Doom coming on you. Good. I'm fine with that Venom mine. Yeah, I like that reroute. Nice. Careful, the Doom's like coming on you soon. Genji's there. Nice. No, don't shoot that Doom. Come here. It's just very unimportant for you. Like, it's a waste of your DPS. Because imagine you do just come here, you sneak up around them. You don't have to full crouch walk, but you can do like crouch steps. You'll see me do that sometimes, so that you can get there a little faster, but also a little quieter. These guys probably don't hear you anyway. But instead of wasting your time on this Doom, who is like, if they have a Life Weaver, it's possible that he gets gripped, which you did here. You could have just came right here. Bam, easy shot. Bam, easy shot. Put pressure on those supports, and you can, and then if you get hurt, you can play your Mega. So spending a lot of time on the Doom, that Venom mine doesn't do much for you. I'm looking for trying to, well, this Doom is right there right now, but as an end goal, getting up here is really good. Just like trying to, wait, actually, fuck, am I stupid? I thought there was a window here. Never mind. But, oh yeah, this angle in general is really good for you. You can be main if you want. Once this Doom leaves, it gives you a chance to fight this pressure. Also gives you an angle for main. This all just right side is good for Widow. This is okay, but like look how kind of it gives you no look into what's happening right here. So I instinctively would try and like keep this space for you once the Doom leaves, of course. You could have gotten a kill on that Ashe there, but you're looking at the Weaver. It happens. You hear? Is the Doom behind you? Yeah. Bro wants you. Sat on the grapple, but it happens. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Oh my god. The peel from your team is massive. I like that you instinctively you're backing up further to your team. A lot of time people they'll instinctively when they're getting isolated, they'll move away from their team. I know. I mean, I'm saying I literally used to do that. When I would get isolated by 1v1, I would probably start inching closer to that Doom. Which is bad. I want to say that you're doing something good. Like you instinctively, for the most part, you start backing up to your team here for peel, where other people they'll kind of back away. I couldn't tell you why it happens. I used to do it, but you did good. Good job. You kind of have that mindset that I didn't used to have. But at that point, once you get the peel, just try and grapple somewhere else. Like coming right here is better for you because you know this feels uncomfortable. Like just being kind of like right here feels uncomfortable for you, but it ended up turning into a flank, which I don't. She should kill you, but I have a feeling this can work out in your favor. There it is. What the Genji doing? Nice. And that's a GG. Yeah, so realistically there, realistically, you like grapple around here. But this flank worked out for you well. This Ashe kind of just decided. Maybe you got a timing on her. Let's see if you got this timing on her. Whoa, I think you did. Wow, you totally did. She can hear you. Well, I mean, she can't hear you, evidently. But she could. But look at this timing you got. Never mind, Ashe. But again, realistically, you just grapple here instead. Grapple somewhere else. Grapple away from cart, just so it doesn't feel so congested. Okay, but anyway, okay. Footnotes. I like that you take time to like get the shot lined up. Sometimes it doesn't hit. That's not something I can coach. It just happens. Read their movement. Take your time. Good job. You mainly do that. Try to take different lanes and angles. Don't stay on cart. You're on Widow. You are like the DPS on the team that can just instantly change a fight in a matter of a second because of just that one shot potential you have. So keep taking angles and taking space. And then when you're thinking about your Widow 1v1 duel, it's an information game. Does the Widow know? Should the Widow know where you are? Did she see you take 7 shots from one position? And then her head, she's like, oh, I know where she is. Or are you changing up your position a lot? Do you have your Venom mines covering different angles you're not looking at? Think about that. That's the main important thing for you to be on Widow. Think about the information game that you're playing when you're playing, when you're playing Widow. Think about if people know where you are. They don't. So just think about that. So think about the information game you're playing as Widow. Think about taking up different angles and lanes to keep people on their toes. And you're already kind of doing it, but like just taking your time on shots to make sure you hit them. Oh, and then don't shoot the tank so much, especially if it's Doom. Like a Zarya or an Orisa, you can spend some more time on since their heads are so big and it does a lot of damage to them. But for other tanks like Doom or Ball, it's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your DPS. You're not meant to shoot those targets, but you're meant to shoot, like everyone else here. So yeah, good stuff. Sorry this took so long. Enjoy.